Stop looking at your bank account balance. It is a lie. It is a metric designed to keep you on a treadmill that moves slightly faster than you can run. In the rarefied air of high-stakes finance, nobody cares about balances. They care about access. You have been conditioned to believe that debt is a shackle, a mark of financial irresponsibility. But for the ultra-wealthy, debt is the engine of tax-free liquidity. This is the mechanism known as buy, borrow, die, and it is the single most powerful financial secret that separates the working class from the ruling class. Let's unfold the mechanics. When you earn $1, the government takes a cut immediately. When you sell a stock for a profit, the government takes a cut. Realization triggers taxation. So the secret is simple. Never realize income. Instead, you accumulate assets, real estate, equities, fine art. As these assets appreciate, you do not sell them. Selling is for amateurs. Instead, you walk into a private bank and you borrow against the portfolio. Why? Because debt is not income. It is tax-free cash. You use that loan to fund your lifestyle, buy more assets, or start businesses. The interest rates on these secured loans are a fraction of what you would pay in income tax. And here is the kicker. The interest is often tax-deductible against other investment income. It is a perfect closed loop of wealth preservation. But the rabbit hole goes deeper than just bank loans. We need to talk about the physical manifestation of hidden wealth, the Freeports. Imagine a high-security warehouse in Geneva or Singapore, climate-controlled, guarded like a fortress. Inside, there are billions of dollars worth of Picassos, vintage Ferraris, and gold bullion. These items are technically in transit. They haven't officially entered the country, so no taxes apply. Deals happen inside these walls. A painting is sold from one shell company to another for $50 million. The painting never moves. It stays on the same wall in the same room. Only the digital ownership record changes in a ledger in the Cayman Islands. This is the unseen economy. This brings us to the final grim part of the equation, die. When the asset holder passes away, the cost basis of their assets is stepped up to the current market value. The capital gains tax liability vanishes into thin air. The heirs sell enough assets to pay off the loans, and the cycle begins anew with the remaining fortune, completely scrubbed of its tax history. It is intergenerational alchemy. Contrast this with the average saver. You save post-tax money in a savings account yielding less than inflation. You are effectively paying the bank to lose your purchasing power. The financial industry relies on your ignorance. They need you to deposit cash so they can lend it to the wealthy. You are the battery powering their machine. Here at Unfold AI, our mission is to peel back these layers of obfuscation. We are not just talking about money. We are talking about the physics of power. The system isn't broken. It is fixed. It is working exactly as it was designed for those who hold the blueprints. Understanding these mechanisms, from asset-backed leverage to offshore trusts, is about unfolding knowledge that has been deliberately kept in the dark. It is about seeing the unseen, hearing the unsaid, and finally having the truth unfolded right before your eyes. It is time to study the playbook of the giants.